Hi YouTube, it is Kelsey. So this is the week 22 recap. I am officially 23 weeks today, so we are another week down and moving right along to have this baby girl. This last week has been okay. Been having some like rough days and good days and you know, the normal, but things that have started this week have been heartburn really bad. I can't eat or drink anything without getting heartburn. It is so bad. Like even a couple sips of water gives me heartburn. And so I've had heartburn in my previous pregnancies. My last pregnancy I had it quite bad, but this is by far the worst heartburn I have ever had in any of my pregnancies. And it's crazy. I mean, I seriously cannot eat or drink anything. I can usually manage to eat like once a day. Otherwise, it's so bad that I am puking up everything I ate. And so that has sucked royally bad this week. I've been having still some sometimes when my heart will start racing and my arms will go numb, and I mentioned that in my last video, and that's still going on every now and then, usually about once a day or every couple days. I have been having horrible migraines this week, and it's nothing new for me. I mean, I suffer from chronic migraines when I'm not pregnant, and so it's nothing new for me to have headaches. But during pregnancy, there's nothing I can take. When I'm not pregnant, I am on a prescription that you cannot take at all during pregnancy. So I had to completely cut that out when I found out I was pregnant. And so I've basically just been suffering. And I can only, I can't take it when I have a headache. So I have a headache 24/7. And it's not just a headache, it is like full on crappy stabbing sharp migraine, and it's always right here in my the front, and it'll get so bad it travels all the way down into my neck and it makes my neck feel stiff. It is the worst, absolutely. I've noticed this week that it's getting harder to pick up my kids and get up and down, like out of bed and off the couch. Like, it is crazy. I mean, 23 weeks along today, and that's already happening. Trying to pick up my kids and put them to bed, and it's like wearing on me really bad this week. I mean, it hurts to get up out of bed or roll over. Like I said, it hurts to pick up my kids. It's just gotten to that point already that I'm having that issue. And of course, it's only going to get worse as time goes on. I had a doctor's appointment today. Everything went good. I haven't seen him for 4 weeks. So he saw the results from my ultrasound, because he doesn't do my 20-week scan. I go to a separate office to do it, and the ultrasound tech does it. So, but he looked at all the pictures and video and everything that they take, and he said everything looks perfect with the baby. There's no signs of anything wrong, so that's good. And yeah, so I'm really excited about that everything turned out great. I asked him about my heart racing, and he thinks it's just the baby, adjusting herself and cutting off some of my circulation that makes it harder for me to pump blood. And he wasn't concerned about it unless it starts happening like daily or multiple times a day, lasting for like an hour or more. Then I have to worry about it and get into the hospital. He thought about putting me on like a heart monitor, like a 24-hour one, but it's not worth it if it's not happening often, because if we put, if I pay the money to get one, I want it to catch it, and most likely it might not. So we're just gonna see if but he honestly thinks it's just the baby, shifting and putting pressure on different things in my body. So that was fine. My headaches, he thinks, you know, it's just, since I do suffer from them beforehand, he doesn't think it's anything new or to worry about. But he, you know, there's nothing you can take but Tylenol. So it's like, and Tylenol does not do anything for me, which is why I had to get on the prescription before I got pregnant anyway. And so, get a suffer, because there's nothing I can take for that. Talked to him about my heartburn. He suggested just keeping on, what is it, Zantac or Prilosec, those type of medicines with an antacid, with magnesium in it, to kind of help relieve that heartburn pain. And so I'm going to try that. I do have some Zantacs I've been taking the last couple days, and that sometimes does help kind of relieve that nausea feeling when you get heartburn really bad, where you feel like you're going to puke. And most of the time I do puke because it is so bad that I have to throw up to feel better. But the Zantac does help sometimes to relieve that feeling in your throat, that awful burning feeling. So yeah, so he thinks everything's going fine, and you know, everything that's going on with me is just pregnancy related. But he checked everything out. Everything looks great. Baby's heart sounded awesome. It was 153 today. So she sounds great. She's growing. He measured my belly, or my uterus, and it's crazy because he measured, you know, they measure really down low in like your pelvic area. But he had the tape measure go all the way up to the top, like right below my ribs. So my uterus has gotten stretched like as far up as it can go. So now it's going to start going outwards, which usually happens with me, but not this early. So my uterus is very high up, which I figured because lately I've been feeling a lot of movements like up by my ribs. And if I'm sitting kind of hunched over and she's moving and kicking, I can feel like my boobs like jiggle because she kicks them so hard. So she is up high, which I knew it because, like I said, her movements down low have kind of decreased a lot, and movements way up high have gotten stronger and more intense and more frequent. So I figured she moved up there, which is fine. I'm so used to having boys though, and my boys always stayed way down low, and she is right up high. And so she gets into my ribs really easily, and I'm having a harder time breathing, which you can probably tell. She's sitting up there now. And so yeah, so it's crazy that she is so high already. But now she's just gonna keep growing and grow outwards, so I'll probably end up really big after this pregnancy. Who knows? I guess we'll see. She might be my biggest baby, and I might be my biggest I've ever been in pregnancy. Speaking of being big in pregnancy, weight loss this week, I gained this week. I gained 6 ounces this week. So nothing major. My doctor's office scale today did show that I actually lost like a pound from last week. But I don't go off the doctor's scale when I weigh myself, because I weigh myself weekly, every Thursday, and I don't see the doctor for every 4 weeks. So I go off what my scale says, and my scale said I gained 6 ounces. So weight gain, weight loss is still good. Total I've lost like 15 pounds. But my belly's still just growing out there. You wouldn't think I've lost 15 pounds since the start of this pregnancy, but I have. So anyway, so that's really it for the update this week. I do have a baby buy that I got this week, and I got this at Ross, and it was $6.99, and it is a Just One You made by Carter's, and it is a 3-piece converter gown set. So it looks like this. There's a little hat, a bib, and then the little sleeper. And the sleeper can re-snap, so it's a gown at the bottom like that. And they got little ladybugs on them, and it says Mommy's Love Bug. I thought that was cute. That's the only baby bite I got this week. I have made a few things for the baby. In my last week video I showed the fabric that I got to make everything, and I have most of it made now except for one thing. I recorded a video, so I will put, or I recorded a video of the things I made so you can see it better, so I will put that video in right now. Okay, I apologize my bed's not made, so sorry, but this is the car seat for my baby girl, or the car seat cover I made for her. And I made one of these for my last son Koen, except his was sports themed. But this is just a cute, really just black and white print. I thought it was really cute. Then I paired it with pink. It's like a kind of a medium hot pink. It's not like a super hot pink, but it's cute, and it's just a minky fabric. So this is the kind I make, and this is just on a Graco Classic Connect car seat. I think it's the Snug Ride 30, but it hooks around the side. It's kind of uneven because it's been sitting, and my kids have been playing with it, but it hooks around each side like that, and it just velcros on the side like that. So you just unvelcro it, and then you can flip it up over the car seat when it's not being used like that. Like I said, it's just a minky fabric, and the black and white fabric was just a cotton fabric. But this is our car seat. It's mostly, it kind of looks like a greenish gray, but it's actually a really just a plain gray. There's no green in it, and then there's black on it, and then the rest is this green. My camera will focus. Probably not, because it feels like being weird, but it's got that print on it. But you can't see it. The other print is like on the canopy part, but you can't see it. So I figured the pink wouldn't look too bad because there's not too much green in it. And half the time I don't use these in the car seat anyway. So that is the car seat cover I made for her. And then I made a matching blanket. And I won't open it all up, but once again, it's just this cute black and white fabric with the hot pink minky inside. So it's a pretty big blanket. I made it big so that she can use it later too, not just while she's little. My 16-month-old still uses his, so I like to make them bigger. It's probably almost a yard, of like a size of a yard blanket, so it's a good size. But I made the matching blanket, and as well as matching burp cloths. So these are the 3 burp cloths I made. This one is just the black and white material with a hot pink terry cloth on the inside. This one's just the pink minky on the outside with the black terry cloth inside. And this one is both kind of got messed up. This is my first time trying one this way, and it didn't turn out so good. It got really uneven, so it doesn't look too good, but you know, for a burp cloth, it doesn't have to look perfect because it's going to get spit up on and puked on, and you know. And then it's got the white interior terry cloth. So made those for her to match her set. And then I'm also making one of these. This is one I've had made for a long time to match an old bag I had, but it's pink and black, so I could use it with that, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna make one that matches this with the pink minky. So but yeah, so I still have to make the wipes case that matches, but it's just a hard wipes case with wipes inside that I make, and so that's got to be made. So yeah, so just made the 3 burp cloths, the blanket, and the canopy, and soon the wipes case. So that's what I've made for her so far. So that is it. So a quick update and one baby bite and a few things I have made for baby girl, and so I will do a belly shot now. Okay, so here is the end of 22-week belly from this side, from the front, and from the other side. So I am getting bigger. At the doctor's office today, he measured my uterus, and he measured from way down low all the way up here. So my uterus is like extremely high. So that could explain why I feel so big and like really big up through here. But yeah, so there's the belly and baby girl this week. So that's the belly this week, and yeah, so that is it. Nothing super exciting, and I will talk to you all next week for week 24 or 23. I will be 24 weeks, but it will be my 23 week recap. So thanks for watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks guys. Bye YouTube.